Yes, we have a new gameplay patch, and this one here first out with some visual changes, added a win-loss counter in FUT Champions Hub. Finally, after like 5 years, you don't have to count yourself. You're gonna get this visual saying how much you have, simply your record. That's a nice change. Maybe next patch we could also have one option to claim all objectives at once. That could also be quite nice. And this one here as well was annoying that your settings reset sometimes. That should now be fixed for controller and camera settings. And then some gameplay ones. This one I think is the biggest one, with the nerfing Trivela shots up to 30%. That is a big change, but there's a big but. If you have this trait here outside the foot shot trait, only 10% impact. There's a 20% difference, which means that this trait now will be extremely important to make these Trivela shots effective. Outside the foot shot trait will be massive, will be so important. And then this one here as well, I think is good. Improved target selection for triangle passes for through ball. Simply, if you use semi-assisted, which is then going to be the default setting. If you play competitive modes, sometimes they were underpowered, but now instead they will have a bit better target selection logic, as they say here, in such a fancy way. And then this one here as well for the ball roll skill move, it will be better on one touch in first time situations. Don't use that so often, but I guess that is a nice change, making these ball rolls even more consistent. And then this one, not really sure what this is for, but I think this is for the right stick pace boost. They will now have decreased input sensitivity when asking for these knock-ons. Not a big change, but I guess that is only going to be positive. And then we have some minor changes. This one here is quite funny that, players could skip power shot animation. We had this one covered on the Clips channel, so that is now patched and not viable anymore. And the same with this one as well, was covered on this channel, how to turn ultra fast using here the directional nutmeg skill move. That is now also patched. It says here, players could turn with unintended amount of speed when using this move. So yeah, that is also now patched. And then a lot of text here, but it is mainly just plenty of small glitches when it comes to skill moves, when it comes to goalkeeping and refereeing. But this one here is a quite big one and a nice fix, because this one here was annoying. The keepers could sometimes come back and save penalties even if they went towards the wrong direction. So let's say that sometimes you go mid, keeper first, go right, and somehow cancelled his animation and came back and still saved it like he was Spider-Man, and that was annoying, and that should now be fixed. So yes, I think overall a nice patch. As always, it sounds promising. Let's see how it pans out in the game, but the biggest change I think for sure is this nerf to Trivela shots and the importance of this trait outside the foot shot trait.